What up, y'all? It's the No Shot Clock podcast. By now, if you follow us, you know what time it is, man. We get down with the sports and a bunch of other stuff. We talk business. If you haven't yet, man, do us a big favor. Real quick, it shouldn't take much from you to hit that subscribe button so we can stay locked in with you guys. I'm MUGGZ.
And I'm KMAC. What's good?
What's good, KMAC?
You know what it is, man. It's a good hoop week, you know. Summer league starting. Summertime. Sure. And a month or so, man, we got college football. So, hey, man, I'm juiced up.
Hey, so look, we're not going to put the cart before the horse. We're going to get back to hoops because you hit me up, bro, over the weekend. And you was out there coaching, boy. And you coached your tail off, man. What happened, bro?
Oh, man, I was out in Seattle, man. I got a chance to coach my niece, man. Her 8th grade team. She's only in 7th grade, but she plays up. And I got a chance to coach all day Sunday. If I won 3 games, I win the chip. And guess what? We won all 3 games. I shout out to all those girls. My niece, Nia, man, she played hard. It was fun because I haven't coached in like 20-something years. Yes, I'm old. So you kind of lost my voice too. But those girls, man, they played hard. And shout out Coach Seamus, man. He gave me like the blueprint. And he told me all the plays. And, hey, man, those girls, they executed. They executed, bro.
Hey, so just being in an AAU world, man, that's the Rotary Invitational. So there's some teams in there. And for my guy K-Mac to come in there and get busy, man, it just shows, man, we know what we're talking about. We know what we're doing. Put it up there, baby.
Yeah, we got the championship. We got the little tees. Maybe we got the little ring. You know, got a little pinky ring. You know, tournament champions. Hey, man, it was fun. It was fun, bro.
And K-Mac, and he's just having fun. He ain't even coaching like that. Shout out K-Mac, man, for getting busy out there, boy.
Yeah, and shout out those other teams too, because it was competitive. It was kind of chippy. It was fun. It was a good time, man. Good time.
That's what's up, man. Congrats, K-Mac.
Hey, man, so we're going to talk about like the NBA. We got some contracts. We got some extensions. Hey, man, we got a native, Paolo Banchero signs rookie extension deal worth $239 million for 5 years, I believe, and it could be worth up to $289. And he has a chance to make the All-NBA team or MVP or a Defensive Player of the Year, and he'll get more money. My question to you is, will Paolo be a top 5 player next year?
Well, first and foremost, he's a killer. He's been a killer since he came in the league, man. He was the most pro-ready guy. Coming from the town, you know, we got to give him his flowers. And me being down here in Orlando, I've been blessed to be able to really see him like flourish and be out there really dogging people. At the young age he is, bro, I don't see why he can't, man. He's up there with the other guys that are in the conversations like Shea, some of them young rookies. Man, skill-wise, there. Maturity, there. Rightfully so. He's getting paid. So he's a superstar in his own respective space. Can he be top 5? It goes back to that same question that we have with Anthony Edwards. Can he play consistently night in, night out? And can he get past that hump in the playoffs? And I think that's really what determines if he's going to be in that top 5, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got a team and they got a squad. A lot of guys were hurt. Suggs was hurt. One of the brothers from Germany was hurt. And then you add Desmond Bane. Hey, man, they're going to be dangerous next year. And with him already getting a taste of the playoffs, hey, man, he could get down. He's a 6'10" guard pretty much. I mean, he can play all 5s.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
do you think he's going to be a game changer, bro? Because, you know, I really like Cole Anthony, man. I got a chance to help work him out. Yeah. I really like his professionalism, his swag. Looking at Bane, he's a totally different type of player. So what do you think that's going to bring?
That's going to be, number one, it's going to bring playoff experience, right? Yeah. It's going to bring shooting because Bane can shoot and he plays tough. You know, he's a bigger dude. He got short arms, but he's stocky. He can shoot. He's strong. He can average 20 a game easy. He gets buckets, bro. You know, I mean, he's a legit scorer, tough guy in this league already. So I think a lot of people were like, okay, he's good, but is he going to move the needle? I think he will. It's just a matter of time for Banchero to take that next step to becoming one of the faces of the league. I mean, like we always talk about Ant, and we always talk about Shy, and we talked about Halliburton, right? Now we got to bring him into the conversation because he is that type of player.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog. And speaking of trainers, man, and training, man, shout out to our guy Phil, man. We had Phil come down to help us run a camp, man. He did his thing.
Yeah,
what he does for the community. Yeah, what he does for the community, man, outside of his respective space in the NBA and working with the old guys, man, he'll tell you straight up his his passion is just development with the kids. So it's really dope to see him get picked up by the Mavericks. And bro, I think Cooper Flagg, man, is going to that's going to help his game out a lot, because you got Phil in there working on his handles and just giving him different looks in the game, because his wealth of knowledge, man, is so dope. So giving you your flowers, big dog, man, congrats. We know you're going to kill it out there, and good luck.
Yeah, I mean, Phil is the GOAT of player development. He already has 3 trips. That team that already has a Kyrie, that's his guy, AD. And then you bring in Cooper, he could make Cooper a superstar. But he's going to just change his game. So, yeah, shout out Phil. Let's go back to the extensions, man. Let's talk about Chet, Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Shai. The OKC Thunder all got extensions, supermax deals. My question is that, was Chet Holmgren's production worth $250 million? Average 15 and 8.
My question is a question to answer your question. Is his upside worth it? Because, like, think of a Chet with an extra 15 pounds, right? The productivity that he's already given OKC and getting better over the years. What does that look like 2 years down the road? What does that Chet look like? And is it worth paying him? And then you got to consider, okay, how much did he contribute to this team that won everything? I mean, they won everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, you gotta pay. Regardless, Katz is getting paid. Right. But I think Chet has a lot of upside, bro. I think that as the years have gone by, his production has grown. So right. I think, you know, it's going to be one of those things where time will tell. But I think that you definitely don't want to mess up anything that, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, bro.
Right. Chet, hey, he balled in the finals. He was defensive presence above the rim. Let's keep it real, right? I think that led them to say, okay, let's pay this guy. He is a rare player. He's 7 foot. He could score outside. He could run the floor. He's athletic, but he needs to put on some weight, and he needs to stay healthy. It is.
So let me ask you this. Is Caruso, how long is Caruso's deal with them? Is he a free agent?
I think he has a few more years. So they got their team, man, together for like at least the next 2 years, I think.
I'm going to say this right now. They're going back to back this year, bro.
Hey, man, they might. I mean, you got other teams out there building up, but hey, the team to beat now. It just is what it is. They just seem to beat.
I mean, every row from the defensive side to the offense, like Caruso is a big piece. So if they got Williams, Caruso, Chet, and Shai, bro, that's a 4-headed monster, bro. Because if you watch in the finals, like if there's one that's kind of taking off, you know, you got another guy that's stepping up. So it's gonna be tough, bro. I'm calling it now, man. If I had to put my money on it, they're gonna repeat.
Yeah, it's Dort, it's Wallace, Wiggins, all those guys who come off the bench and play defense hard, get steals, and get buckets. Let's move on to Miles Turner from the Pacers. He signed with the Bucks. I mean, that's a big pickup. Do you think it will move the needle for the Bucks?
Man, well, it depends. Is Giannis, what's up with Giannis?
I mean, who knows? We're still in limbo, but he's got.
Talking about Golden State.
I don't know, you know, we'll see. To me, Miles Turner he didn't really show up too much in the finals. He played good in the playoffs, but the finals he was kind of, you know,
foul trouble stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, but he reminds me of a Brook Lopez anyways. Like, he shoots the 3, he's a big. I don't know if he's going to move that needle, you know? So
I don't think so, but I think that was a big loss for the Pacers, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough for the Pacers next year, too, because Holly's out for a whole year. Man, man, they're right there, bro.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the Summer League. Bronny, Cooper, all these guys are in the Summer League this week. Bronny, he has been hooping. Let's keep it real. People have to show him some respect because he did average about 20 to 21 in the G League. He's already in the G League Hall of Fame, if you ask me. But can Bronny be in the rotation for the Lakers next season?
I'm going to tell you straight up, bro, and I'm eating crow. I was a Bronny hater until I sent you that clip. If you see that clip where Bronny's out there talking, he sounds just like, and if there's one thing that I love about Dad, is how he communicates on the court, man. That it takes a certain type of leader to be directing traffic, you know, every position. So you're calling it out, you're calling screens, you're calling pin down, all that stuff. Junior has got it, bro. And that's the thing that's going to separate him from everybody else is his IQ. And I think as he continues to develop with his skills, bro, we're going to watch this dude turn into a superstar. And I said it because I was a Bronny hater, bro. So does he earn a roster spot? I think so, bro. He's starting to mature, man. You can see it.
Well, look, I've always said he has talent, right? If he plays the role like GP2, he comes off the bench and he's just a dog on defense and he hits that open 3. He does the small things. I mean, that's all he got to do. You know, he's a smart kid. He's athletic. He could jump out the gym. He's only like 6'2", and he's kind of like GP2. I mean, GP2 is only like 6'2", 6'3", but he plays hard. So if Bronny could do that, hey, man, he going to be in the league for a minute, and I feel like he can get in that rotation, man.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And I would start him young too, because that's what they're trying to do anyway. Bro, let's move on to some of these contracts. Let's talk about this money.
Yeah, man.
So look, I'm gonna name 5 of the highest contracts in MLB, NBA, NFL in history, and then I'm gonna ask you a question. So you got Shai, he's at 71 mil.
Damn.
Shohei Ohtani, 70. Yeah. Joel Embiid, 64. Tatum, 62. Stephen Curry, 62 M's. Bro, in your opinion, what sport will have the first 100 mil year salary contract?
Well, in the past, I would always say MLB, because in baseball, they've been known to have a high salary cap, right?
Yeah.
And NBA has always been a high paying league, but not as big as the MLB. But in saying that, in the next few years, I'm seeing TV deals, right, for the NBA. And the NBA is about to explode. Yeah. And you see this is why all these owners are starting to sell the teams, because they're going to have to pay these guys a lot of money. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a twist, and I'm going to say the NBA. I'm going to say the first player is probably going to be the NBA because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So going back to baseball, bro, that baseball is the only sport that's guaranteed money too, right? They had that.
No, the NBA is guaranteed for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that how the game is being played with the NBA, the popularity's coming back, the excitement's coming back. I think that kudos and credits to these young teams that came in these finals and in the playoffs, bro, and played basketball like the way we deserve to see it played, like leaving it all on the floor, playing both ends of the floor. Nobody's taking breaks. And if they did, bro, they was going to pay for it. So, and I think that's what caused this excitement. That's what's going to turn this thing around. And like you said, the harder they play, it comes with the territory, bro. I think that they're going to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So NBA, I'm with that.
Right. Oh, man. So in about a month or so, man, a month and a half, we got college football coming up. I'm a big college football fan. You are too. I love college football, right? Recently, there's been a list of players who have been the most dynamic players of the past 25 years. And according to CBS Sports, there's a list. Number 1, Reggie Bush. Number 2, Cam Newton. Number 3, Johnny Manziel. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 5, Vince Young. Number 6, Travis Hunter. Number 7, Adrian Peterson. Number 8, Darren McFadden. Number 9, Devontae Smith. And number 10, Tavon Austin. My question to you, who is the most dynamic player in college football the last 25 years in your eye?
Travis Hunter.
Oh, Travis Hunter. This past year?
Travis Hunter. Yeah, bro. And I'm, like I really put some thought into that, bro. Like, and then I would have to go Reggie Bush, what he did over there at USC. But Travis Hunter, bro, it's so hard to play two ways. And that's why only a few have done it. And to see him dominate on both sides, bro, like we are going to be watching something special. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like he's that guy that really set it off in college, and it's going to trickle in and carry into the league.
All right.
What you got?
Yeah, they would have said the last 26 years, because the year 2000, in one of those games, you had Mike Vick, you had Peter Warrick in that championship game. Man, that was a crazy game, right? So I'm going to have to say, because I've seen him play in person. I've seen him play Eugene. I've seen him play at SC in LA at the Memorial Coliseum. It got to be that boy, Reggie Bush. Yeah. He was just too cold. Yeah. Seen him go from one side of the field to the other side of the field, and he lost his shoe, and he scored against Oregon. Dipping. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Still dipping. He was just crazy with it, man. He just had speed, man. He could catch the ball. He could run. He had shape. He was cold, bro. He was cold.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I want to ask you something, because you're a Duke fan, bro. We got Duke players drafted number 1 first overall in modern NBA draft era, bro, since 1966.
Wow.
In your opinion, probably get cooked in the comments, who is the best Duke player drafted, bro?
The best Duke player drafted to me as of right now, I would have to say Kyrie Irving from production, right? He already has a chip. He's Kyrie. His shoe is huge. He has one of the best handles ever, if not the best. Yeah, I mean, his game is just crazy. And a lot of people don't know. He didn't play too many games in college, and he was still drafted number 1, right? He came in the league hurt. But yeah, I mean, him at number 1, I probably put Banchero at number 2 right now based off his production. And Elton Brand was up there, but he was a solid player. He wasn't a great player, but he was a solid player. Cold, too.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I'm giving you a call, right? I'm the guy in charge, and I say, KMAC, we're putting a statue in front of the Duke Stadium. Pick a player. Who you putting in front of there, bro?
I mean, I'm putting Kyrie.
Kyrie, man, well, you're about to get cooked, bro.
No. Actually, I take that back. If you talking about like overall Duke, I'm putting Grant Hill.
There you go. That's more like it. I can put my stamp on that.
Obviously, I'm sure everybody, all the other Duke fans would probably say Christian Laettner, or they might say Bobby Hurley. But
Bobby Hurley.
I like the new age Duke players. I like the new age ones. Them brothers, they was dope. They was dope, man. Yeah. Man, you got Tatum. You got, man, you got Zion.
Yeah.
You got Kyrie. Man, you got them guys. Them guys was nice. Guys was cold.
Okay, so let me ask you this, and then we'll move on from Duke, because I know there's a lot of Duke haters too. So looking at somebody that is a Duke alumni, he can be 70 years old, whatever. Out of everybody that was a Duke alumni, who had the most impact on the game and that has left their mark at all levels as they went up? I mean, that has left the biggest legacy, bro.
Again, I would put probably Grant Hill, only because he is still in the game, right? He's the president of the Olympic team or something like that, right? Been on NBA TV, analyst, TNT analyst, whatever one. He's still involved in the game, and he was an excellent player. His career was kind of cut short, but when he came in the league, people thought he was up next. Like, people thought he was the next Jordan, possibly. It was him and Hardaway, and they were like, okay, these two guys are taking the lead. But he had hurt a lot, but he was nice, man. He was cold.
I'll put him in the same boat as like a Tracy McGrady, right?
Yeah, you got him in the same boat as Tracy, B. Roy. Who else was there? Stevie Franchise, all those guys. Man.
Penny.
Yeah, Penny. Yeah, I mean, these guys were great, like Hall of Fame great. Hall of Fame great. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we're going to move on to the WNBA, the W. And like a lot of people, they talk about Angel Reese off the court, on the court. They talk about her, Me Brown, merch, and all this stuff. Angel, man, she been out here hooping. Out here getting stats. I'm talking about like the last 6 or 7 games. She's averaging 20 points a game. She's getting 19 rebounds, 18 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 15 rebounds, 22 points, 24 points, 16 points, assists. She can 8 assists, 7 assists. She's balling. Yeah. So my question to you is, Angel a top 3 forward in the league right now, behind Aja Wilson and Nafisia Collier, a top 3 player in that position?
Man, I think she's almost there, bro. I think there's just a couple things that once she gets over that hump, I think she's really gonna earn her flowers. Like, I'm not saying that she hasn't already, but she's fighting, bro. Like, she's fighting for recognition. She wants to be looked at in the same regard as Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? She just got that deal with Puma. She's out there trying to prove that but then there's a clip that I saw. I don't know if you've seen it, bro. She got like 5 of her own rebounds and she kept putting it back up. You see that?
There's a lot of clips online. A lot of people make fun of her. A lot of people, like, I get a lot of clips from people. And she needs to work on her layup game a little bit. And obviously, like, she has, right? Yeah, but she's a great offensive rebounder. So she gets her own rebounds. You hate on it, but it just is what it is. She gets her own rebounds. She misses a lot, but she gets her own rebounds. So, I mean, you can't hate on that. But she's a great rebounder. Let's just put it like that. That's what I'm saying.
So she's a little rough around the edges in certain spots, but she does some things very well. And once she gets over that hump of, rounding her game out, I think she's going to be right.
Okay, let me ask you this. Who do you compare her to as far as an NBA player in the past or current? Who do you compare her game to? And I got one in mind, but I'll let you go first.
And no, I'm not gonna do that to her. You got to give me a sec. Go ahead, you run it, because I need to think. You put me on the spot.
So, an NBA player I compare Angel Reese to is Dennis Rodman.
Really?
Yeah, because she's a great rebounder. She knows how to box out. She concentrates on that. That's her deal. She loves to get boards. She misses a shot. Rodman, I mean, he wasn't a scorer. Obviously, he could run the floor, but he was also missing a lot. But he knew how to get that ball. He had a knack to always get that ball. So I compare her to him, his game.
I would lean more towards like a Draymond.
Yeah.
I would lean more towards like a Draymond. That boy Rodman, man, was special. He was so weird, but bro, I was watching, I think it was a couple months ago, watching one of those old Chicago games, bro, and the amount he was snagging 24 off the board, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and he knew his role. He'd get that thing, give it to a guard, he'd be trotting down, go set a pick. He knew his role, bro, and he played it well. Check it out. We're gonna move on to some football since we got football coming up. Go Hawks.
Yep.
We got top 5 Seahawks of all time. I'm going to name mine, and then I'm going to give you the floor. So we got top 5 Seahawks of all times. Here it goes. I'm going to have to go with Cortez Kennedy. Rest in peace. Ooh. I'm going to have to go with Marshawn. You already know what time it is. Marshawn the Beast. Beast mode. We're going to have to go with Bobby Wags. Man, I love just how he carried himself. He was a leader out there, and he had a long career, bro. We're going to have to go with one of my favorite players of all time, one of the greatest Hawks of my time, man. His career was cut short. Cam Chancellor. Yeah, man, the enforcer. And this one is going to ruffle some feathers. I'm going to see a whole bunch of hate in the comments, but it's one of my favorites, man, and great at the wide receiver position. We're going to go with Brian Blades, baby.
Brian Blades from Miami.
Yes, sir.
And he was cold. He had speed. Shoot, I got my top 5. I got one. I got beast mode. I don't care what anybody say. He was a fan favorite, but he also had production of an all-time great running back, and he was cold with it. And so number 2, I got Steve Largent. Got his autograph as a kid. I mean, he was a great receiver. I played receiver back in the day. He was probably one of the coldest out there, man. He had them sticky ickies. At number 3, I don't know if everybody's gonna like this, but you got to give it to him. His name is Russell Wilson.
Hey,
he was that brother. He held it down for about 10 plus years. He had some stats, bro, and he helped take the Seahawks to 2 Super Bowls in a row. Let's keep it real. It was mainly LOB, beast mode, but he was a part of that. Yeah. At number 4, I got Richard Sherman, man. He was a corner. He was polarizing. He was great. At number 5, I got the MVP. I think he was the only MVP of the Seahawks, Alexander. He played in the Super Bowl. They should have won that game against the Steelers, but it's all good. He got MVP. And we got a few mentions. You gonna talk about him?
Oh, for sure, man. I gotta go with and I wanted to put him in, but there's just some stuff off the field, man. I wish I didn't have to watch him go through. Earl Thomas, man. ET, that's my guy, bro. I love Earl.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and I'll shoot another one out, and then you drop a couple. Bro, Walter Jones on that line, bro. He was one of the anchors. Another great, bro. So I definitely got to shout him out. Who you got?
I got a few quarterbacks. I got Dave Craig. Dave Craig was nice. He used to throw that ball to the side.
No fear.
You got Jim Thorne, man. He was great back in the day. And you got Hasselbeck. Hasselbeck, he took that team to the Super Bowl, and he was a good quarterback. Then I got a few other guys. I got Kenny Easley. I got Kurt Warner, the great running back. And I got the speed guy, Joey Galloway. Man, he was a deep threat. He was nice, smooth with it.
He was dope. Okay, so while we're adding them cats in there, we're gonna have to go with John L. Williams. He's not. You remember John L. Williams? And then the big homie. Yeah, Warren Moon. But one of my guys, because he was my dad's friend, and I'd see him all the time. And I'm not ashamed to say this. He would bring this stupid saxophone over to the house. He couldn't play for nothing, and he'd sit there and blow our ears off with it. Eugene Robinson. Shout out Eugene. I hope he got better at that saxophone.
Yeah. So now we're going to do the college top 5. We got Oregon and Oregon State, man. We're going to start off with Oregon State, man. The Oregon State Beavers, top 5. Top 5 Oregon State Beavers. We got number 1. We got GP, Garrett Payton. Oregon State legend. He was All-American. He was nice. Obviously, supersonic. Great. At number 2, we got Steven Jackson. He was a big-time running back, big guy. You know, he went off to play for the Rams. You know, he was legit. He was a great guy. At 3, we got Ocho Cinco, Chad. You know, Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. He had speed, feet work, routes, hands. At 4, man, we got the Jerry Curl dude. We got AC Green for the LA Lakers, man. He was a virgin for a while. It's all love, man. And at number 5, we got TJ Houshmandzadeh. Long hair, ponytail, wide receiver. He had routes and hands.
He was filthy. Man, you know what? Just looking at that, bro, there were some stars that played for I love those guys that you name, man. And I think about Oregon State. And I'm like, damn, man, they have some dogs.
I want to say some honorable mention, Oregon State Beavers. So we got GP2, Gary Payton's son. We got Brent Berry, Sonic Great. We got Derek Anderson, Ken Simonton, Jared Cunningham. And then I got the homies, Jaquez Rogers, great running back. And then I got the homie Keith Hayward. And I got our homie's kid, his son, Andre Piper Jr. He played there for 2 years, but he is going to have a great year. He transferred over to UCLA. So good luck to that kid right there.
Yes, sir. So we're going back to the Oregon Ducks, bro. I'll be honest, man. I just don't like anything Portland or Oregon. So I know this is your, bro. I'm UW. You know what I'm saying, to the heart. So I love to get your opinions because you're gonna come at it, not as biased as me. Them Oregon Ducks, bro. Give me your top 5 for them.
All right, so we're going to top 5 Oregon Ducks in the land of Eugene. So they had a lot of hoopers. They had a lot of NFL guys. There's a lot of players to pick from, a lot. So this was tough. But at number 1, I'm going to go with that guy, Terrell Brandon. A lot of people don't know him because he's old school, but he was a point guard. He had handles, he had dimes, he had jumper. He played for the Cavs. He was cold. He was an all-star. At number 2, I got a high flyer from Oregon. He played in those teams with a lot of players. His name is Fred Jones. Mm-hmm. He won the dunk contest. I mean, he was a scorer too, but he was nice at Oregon. And his homeboy, his running mate, his point guard was Luke Ridnow. I played against Luke back in the day when we was kids. He was nice. I didn't think he was going to be the player he was going to be, but that boy was nice, especially at Oregon. He was a player of the year pack. He had jumper. He was smooth with it. And then at number 4, I got Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks. He from Seattle, was a speed guy, handle, scorer, and he also had a great career in the NBA. At number 5, I got football guy. I mean, there's a lot of football guys you can put in here, but I got this guy because if he didn't get hurt, he would have won the Heisman. And he was a Oregon Duck legend, Dennis Dixon. He played for the Steelers. He was a backup quarterback for Big Ben, won a Super Bowl, and he was cold at Oregon. Like, he run that offense, and it was smooth. But he got hurt, man, and hey, man, that's my top 5. We got some other guys in there. Obviously, you got other players, honorable mentions. Luke Jackson. You got our boys, homeboy, Alex Scales, Dylan Brooks, Jordan Bell, our homie, Tarek Brown, downtown Freddie Brown's son. At football, Bo Nix, Jonathan Stewart, Joey Harrington, Eric Armstead, Michael James, Justin Hubert, Max Unger from Seattle Seahawks, TJ Ward, Patrick Chung, DeAnthony Thomas, Kenya. I mean, I go on and on for Oregon football. They got a bunch of players in the NFL, so that's what it is.
KMAC know that. Hey, and shout out to my family in Eugene. I'm sorry. I love you guys, cousins, auntie, uncle. Please don't cook me. I just don't. You know how I get down. But that's a good list, KMAC.
Shout out NBA guys right now. Peyton Pritchard from Oregon, man. He was nice too, so I forgot about him.
That's what's up, man. Well, that wraps it up for today's episode, man. I'm excited to watch these games. We got a lot of stuff coming up that we're going to tap into. We got the summer league that's going on right now. We got summer training that's starting with these football camps. Man, a lot of exciting stuff, man. I can't wait for football to start, though, bro.
Yeah, man. We're going to have people on for you guys, man. It's going to be live, man. I know right now it's kind of dead season, but watch the summer league. Watch the WNBA. There's still sports out there. And until then, I'm KMAC.
I'm MUGGZ. Peace.
Peace.